Alright, what is going on, guys? It's Tazz here, and welcome back to the channel. Now today what I've got for you guys is a nice little Destiny gameplay. Now this Destiny gameplay was supposed to be a live video, but the recording kind of messed up. I'll talk about that a bit later, but what this gameplay is, it's a bit of a challenge sort of thing. So my friend Toxic Sense, I will actually leave a link to him down in the description below. He's actually a member of the Toxic Legion along with me, but he came up with this idea. Why don't we go into Crucible, into the Iron Banner Crucible, and use some pretty bad weapons. So just in a second here, the class setup's gonna pop up. Not really class setup, but just sort of what I was running. And so I was running the Khvostov, which is a 5 damage weapon, and that's not very good for Crucible, especially Iron Banner, where the light actually matters. So that class setup's going to be popping up on your screen momentarily right now. So you see that I was using the Khvostov, a sidearm, and then a sword. So and heavy ammo doesn't always drop, so I was beating people up with like the hilts of the swords. That was kind of funny, but yeah, so everybody on our fire team, we had a full 6-man fire team, and we were running Khvostovs, pistols, and swords, so it was pretty crazy. You would think that running a weapon that you get just from starting the game, the Khvostov, and running that in Iron Banner, you would not think that that's a very good idea. We thought that it was pretty crazy too. We didn't think that we could actually get any kills with it, but actually we could. It was kind of difficult though, because when you would run the Khvostov, when you had that out, even when you didn't have it out, it brought our light levels down so low that you barely did any damage to anybody. And you just see me going in right now with the what's it called, with the hilt for the sword. But like with the Khvostov, if you actually shot people, you would only do a few damage. So really what you had to do was lower down their health a lot, and then use your Khvostov if you wanted to get a kill with that Khvostov. But most of my kills came with either the sidearm or like a melee or a grenade or something like that. So running this impossible to get kills with setup, you would think that we would actually do very awfully in this game, but actually for the most part we do pretty well. We're not gonna spoil the ending of the gameplay, but we do stay ahead for most of the game. But this pistol just absolutely melts. It's really awesome in Crucible, actually. The Crucible pistol is pretty cool. But yeah, just this challenge using the Khvostov and everything, we thought it was so cool and everything. We were just so hyped for it. And honestly, if you guys had heard the talk and everything that we were having in our party, it would have just been hilarious. It would have been a great video. But yeah, going back to that, sorry guys, that the recording did not record. It was just me being stupid, honestly. So Sense's video didn't really record like he wanted it either. His only recorded his voice and nobody else's for some weird reason. But for mine, it didn't record any voices. So and then it didn't happen until the next day, which is today, the day that I'm recording this commentary. That I've actually figured out why it didn't record my voice or anybody else's voice. It was because there's a setting that I didn't click. So I'm not using like an Elgato or anything. I'm actually just using the share button on the PS4 to record my gameplays. That's how I get all my gameplays for all my videos. But I realized that there was a setting that I had to click, and it was to there's a setting in there to click the checkbox to actually have your party chat's voice being recorded, and I did not do that, so that was why the voice did not record for my part of the video. But it's kind of bad that we went through all that and it wasn't recorded. But we've got a nice little video here for you guys today with this nice gameplay of us just messing around in the Crucible Iron Banner with the absolute worst weapons possible. But actually this pistol is not one of the worst weapons possible, but it's just pretty funny. So now that I've basically rambled on for like 5 minutes on the origin of this gameplay, let's just actually talk about the strategy that we were using in this game. So like I was saying, the Khvostov, you can't really kill anybody with it without damaging them first. So basically our little strategy was to definitely run more as a group than anything. So since we were all in a party together, we had pretty good communication overall. So we were just sort of damaging them as much as we could, and then trying to finish them off with either the Khvostov or like our sword or something like that if we wanted to. So we definitely used our supers and teamwork to our advantage. Like as you see, it's just really difficult to actually get a kill with that Khvostov. So we ended up doing a lot of melees and pistol kills and super kills and grenades and stuff like that. But yeah, with that strategy, we were able to definitely hold down some positions for a good amount of time, and we started actually pulling kind of far ahead at some points, but it did not work out for us in the long run, just saying. But yeah, I mean, we were just sort of just running in there as a team, like I said, and then just trying to wreak havoc on the other team. But I mean, we weren't always doing amazing. This was definitely not our first try at this challenge. We had been trying for at least a few other games before this, and just getting absolutely destroyed by just teams just going all try hard in Iron Banner and stuff like that. I mean, we've just been having my friends and I, we've just been having a lot of fun with this Iron Banner this month. I mean, it's like a week that the Iron Banner is around, and this weekend we've just been playing it like crazy and just having a lot of fun with the Iron Banner and stuff, just messing around, trying out different sorts of class setups and challenges that we want to do in Iron Banner, just to make it a bit more fun while we're ranking up and getting those packages to try to get some better gear and stuff like that. But going over to the gear part, just getting sort of away from the video, from the main topic of the video a little bit. Bear with me for this, but like the gear and stuff that you get from Iron Banner is actually really awesome. I mean, like, you get such high light level stuff. I mean, in this gameplay, well, you'll see it when the game actually ends. I'll show the reward screen, but since we were using such bad weapons, our light levels dropped to like 250s, 260s, 270s, something pretty bad like that. But we were just getting I think it was like 300 light level gear. So I mean, if you're a really low light level like that, I would suggest going into Iron Banner real quick just to get some nice higher level gear and stuff like that. But luckily I was able to infuse some stuff because I was on my Warlock, which is not my primary character, my Hunter is. So I had some Hunter gear that I could infuse into the lower light level Warlock gear that I got, so that was pretty cool. But just the gear that you get out of here is pretty awesome, and you don't really have to do much. Like, I mean, you can just do awfully like like we do most of the time, but yeah, it's just like you just get some pretty crazy gear for not doing too much, which is pretty cool. So going back to the challenge that we were doing, it was pretty crazy how we could not have done it solo. None of us probably could have done well with this solo. So you definitely do need a full fire team to actually make this challenge work. So I'm gonna give you guys watching a little challenge. So if you weren't part of my fire team that was actually doing this challenge with me, I challenge you guys to actually go out there, try to form a fire team, maybe just an extra person or a couple of other people in your lobby that actually want to do this little challenge and try it out for yourselves. It was really fun. If you just have a Khvostov laying around in your vault that you have saved from the beginning of the game, just because you're sort of like a collector like I am, and you just have it laying around and you don't really use it much, I challenge you guys to go actually pull that thing out of the vault, dust it off, and bring it out into Crucible and try it out in the Iron Banner. The Iron Banner has a couple of extra days left. This video is going to be going up on Sunday, so it'll have Sunday and Monday because the weekly reset is Tuesday, I think. So it'll be going on for the next couple of days. So I challenge you guys to actually go try out this challenge for yourself. But with that, the game did come to a close, and we unfortunately did end up losing that game, but it was very close, very, very close. We were ahead for a bit in the game. We definitely did a lot better than we had thought, like I've said multiple times before, but it was just pretty crazy that we were actually able to hold our own and actually do a lot better than we did sometimes when we were actually trying to win, which is kind of funny. But yeah, this challenge is super fun, so definitely go try it out for yourselves if you want to do that. And speaking of that, we've come to the rewards, and oh god, pretty bad. We realized it was a little bit too late that since our light levels were so low, we wouldn't be getting that great of gear, but our one friend Amor down here, he did not have a Khvostov, so he was just running normal stuff, unfortunately. But he was able to bag himself another 335, but he is actually 335, so you know, pretty funny. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like I said, please go try out this for yourself. It's really fun. Don't you'll figure it out when you play, but it's really fun and really challenging. So go try this out for yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Big shout out to my fire team. Thank you guys so much for helping me out with this thing. This is really fun. But shout out to my fire team. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. But until next time, guys, it's been Tazz, and I'll see you guys in the next video.